and you go, all of a sudden you go, anyways, I'm gonna do one more and get out of here. And somebody in the front goes, good. And I laughed. I was crying, laughing so hard. I was like, man, they did not like him, and that's okay, because I've gone up and bombed so bad at the improv before. You've gone up and bombed. Everybody's if you haven't bombed, you're not a comic.
You're not experimenting. Like, you're not getting out of your comfort zone. And like for me, especially at that period, I was trying really hard to do better in front of urban crowds because I was like, this is difficult. Some comics are afraid to even broach it. And so I was like, you know what? I was going to like, Jersey used to run those Apollo nights, and I was like, I'm going to try my hand at this and just try to get better at it. And now, like, recently I did a set at, there's a place here called Uptown Comedy in Atlanta, and it's like an urban room. And I went there, and I just I just recently filmed a TV show for BET, and so I had that as my intro. And then when I walked out, and everyone just looks at me like that, I go, I bet I'm the last dude expected to walk out with that intro, and everyone goes, ah.
Yeah, it just depends on the crowd, depends on where you're at and how everything's perceived. But it's great. By the way, Lindsay, let me tell you something. Lindsay just said this, and actually Doris asked too. Lindsay and Doris, Devin, have you ever done dry bar? Lindsay asked, have I done dry bar? I have a 100% clean set that would destroy on dry bar. I would love to do dry bar. I messaged the guy and said, I'm very interested in doing dry bar. I got a recommendation from Brad Upton, who is the king of dry bar, their very first viral guy who got like over 100 million views on his videos. Best friends with the guy. And the guy messaged me and was like, send a video. So I sent a video, and he was like, great, we'll be in touch. I cannot get a single response ever since then, and they are just throwing out dry bar specials to tons of people now who I know. I'm like, this person has literally opened for me and bombed 20 times, and they have a dry bar special, and I've asked them. I've said I want a dry bar special, and they never contact. So I'm like, you know what, whatever. I did last night talk to a guy who is kind of in with Comedy Dynamics, so I